I'm Stefanie. I'm here for the Milano Film Festival, and we just had our screenings yesterday and Wednesday, and that's why we're here.
And we're from Munich, from Germany, and we're still going to film school. And we made our first feature documentary film. And we're really happy to be here, to show it here. On the Other Side of Life. It's a film set in South Africa about two brothers living in the township. We didn't expect it at all. Like we said yesterday, we found out that we're in competition with mostly fiction feature films, and we were quite sure that the fiction film will win. I don't know why, but maybe that's a wrong expectation. Maybe it's about time that documentaries are being in the same competition as fiction films, and that they are also respected, honored.
I think it's interesting. You don't have that at many festivals, that fiction films and documentaries share one competition. I think here at the Milano Film Festival you have the theme is based on a true story. So I think that counts for documentaries as well as for fiction films, and I think it's an interesting aspect of filmmaking based on a true story. We made the film in 2 years' time. From the very beginning to the end, it took us 2 years.
Well, we share everything. We share the camera. One day it's Stefanie films, I do the sound, and the next day we switch. And also during the editing we switch mostly. But we always need both of us to be there, because if one of us does it alone, we usually make mistakes. Yeah, it was always the two of us working. We tried several times to have an additional person there as a translator or assistant, but it never worked out. So we decided to just be the two of us, because we also had two protagonists, and there was like a group energy getting together, and that was also important. And every time there was another person coming in, our two protagonists, they were like, well, what's this guy doing here now? And so it was important to be just as small as possible, like to have a small crew.
In terms of from a filmmaker's point of view, I found most difficult was to capture very emotional scenes or moments where the two guys were going through difficulties, personal difficulties. You know, they had arguments, they were struggling with life, they had no money, they had no house to live in, they got attacked, stabbed, all this, and they didn't want us to film those moments because they felt embarrassed. And as filmmakers we really wanted to tell this as well, because we felt it's absolutely necessary for the story. And it's hard if you have a protagonist who refuses to be filmed, and you're a friend, but you're also a filmmaker. So it's a challenge to keep that relationship going.
And to communicate also, because they are from a different cultural background, and sometimes we didn't understand the circumstances perfectly, and there were misunderstandings like between them and us. And oftentimes when we asked the right questions, we understood what was going on, and we developed, like, we got to know their culture and them as persons. And the more we got to know them, the easier it was to overcome the problems, these difficulties. So the communication was very important. Yeah, we decided to do the next project on our own, like 2 different projects, and yeah, we're working on it. So, and this is a good motivation, good boost.
Yeah.
Yeah, to keep working.
And it really helps just to get going and you know to start a new. Well, we are working on a new project already, so it just helps us to continue with our work. and not to be distracted with other work, because you have to take on commission jobs, and you know they are often commercial. So it's nice to just take your time and continue with what you want to do. I really enjoyed it. I think what I liked very much was the concept with the music, that you could go to concerts, and when we arrived we went straight to the DJ on Friday night, and that was really cool, and we sat down and we met people, we had drinks and we ate, and I also like that theme that you try and include organic and local produce. Somebody told me, and I'm a great fan of that. And I like the just the setup here with the music, and it's welcoming. It's good. Yeah. And this theater is amazing. I mean, we had a screening here yesterday, and it's just all really well done and good quality, and it's a good theater, well known as well.
Yeah, I think it's should be inspiring for other festivals to pay attention to the music, to have good DJs and to have good bands, and like the whole setup is quite unique. Like, I haven't been to that many festivals, but I think from all the festivals that I went to, this festival was the nicest in terms of the whole setup. Bye bye, thanks to all the audience, thanks for the prize, and hope to see you again.
Yeah, thank you so much.